What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we'll be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's fight at 147 pounds in Scotland between Josh Taylor and Ekow Essuman.
Half got through, you can see that it ricocheted off the glove. Oh, big shot, swinging in the same.
Guys, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please hit subscribe? Could you also like this video, as well as go to the bottom of your screen right now and find that bell notification button. Click that so you can be notified every time I put something out that's new. All right, guys, it's been a busy fight week. We've covered fights all over the world, from Doncaster, England to Osaka, Japan. Today, we're featuring the main event in Glasgow between Scotland's son, Josh Taylor, and the upstart Brit Ekow Essuman. Guys, this is a fight that has a lot of people watching. The eyes of the boxing world will be on this main event. There's so many questions to ask. So in this video, I'm gonna be going over both fighters' careers. We're gonna talk about how they go about their business, what they've been up to with their resumes, as well as stay tuned to the end of the video, because I'll be going over the Las Vegas odds and be giving you my prediction on where to put your money. Let's get into this. All right, guys, Ekow Essuman has the opportunity of a lifetime to prove to himself and the boxing world that he belongs at the upper echelon of fighters at 147 pounds. He travels into Scotland to take on former undisputed world champion Josh Taylor. Essuman only has one loss, guys. That came to Harry Scarf a few years ago. Since then, he's gotten back on the winning track and hasn't lost since. He's an orthodox fighter who's going to be coming forward. He's going to want to get in Josh's face, in his grill, and bring the fight to him. Essuman doesn't have one-punch knockout power, but he's strong. He has enough in his arsenal to get his opponent's respect, and he likes to control the tempo of the fight. That's what makes it so intriguing. When you look at Taylor, we know what he brings to the table. He's a southpaw. We know he's never fought at 147 before, and when people think about Taylor, when you think about what he's been at his best, and this is what a lot of the experts say, that Taylor at his best versus Essuman, you can't put the two in the same ring. But we know Josh Taylor, he's not undefeated. He's had mixed results as of late. He's coming off 2 losses, and if you take into consideration the first Catterall fight in which he won a split decision, everybody that I've spoken to said that he lost that fight. Then he lost to Teo, and then he lost to Jack again. You can honestly say and make a debate for it that we haven't seen Josh Taylor get a victory in 4 years. And when you think about him when he's best, a lot of people refer and go back to that Regis fight. That was in 2019. That was 6 years ago. So with all that said, that's what brings this intrigue. What Josh Taylor are we going to get? How much does he still have left in the tank? Will we see that gritty southpaw with the high guard, snapping that jab, controlling the center of the ring, and working his boxing at range, fighting inside as well? Or will we see a wilt to Josh Taylor? If you listen to the media this week, Essuman was talking about that he doesn't want to be there. He said that Josh Taylor is done, and he's going in there to stop Josh Taylor. On the other side, Taylor says this is new life. This new division is going to bring a new version of him. He feels that he has the goods to be a world champion at 47, and he thinks with a win over Essuman, it'll propel him back into the title conversation. Right now, I want to take a closer look at Ekow Essuman and see what he's been up to in his career. As Essuman's 21-1 with 8 knockouts out of 2,526 welterweights in the world. He's ranked number 69. He has fought a career total of 163 rounds, and he carries into the ring a 38% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans know him as the Engine, and the 36-year-old Brit's an orthodox fighter standing at 5'10". He was born in Botswana. He resides in Nottingham, United Kingdom. We last saw him fight Ben Vaughn, 10-0, majority decision in the 10th. Owen Cooper, 10-0, stoppage in the 10th. Harry Scarf, 12-2, lost the decision in the 12th. Congo, 14-1, majority decision in the 12th. Antwi, 14-1, UD in the 12th. Guys, the reason what makes boxing so intriguing, specifically this matchup, is that when you think about opponents and you think about matchups, one guy is world-class. We know Taylor, his resume, world-class. Essuman isn't there. He's never been there, but he feels at 36 years old, it's now or never. His naysayers will say, well, he lost to a guy like Harry Scarf, who isn't a world-class fighter. How is he going to compete against a guy like Josh Taylor, who is? Now, that was years ago. The version of Taylor that people are comparing Essuman to was years ago. So you never know. And what Essuman's going to want to do is get Taylor's respect early. He's going to want to set the tone early. I should also mention, though, this is a 10-round fight, not a 12-round fight, which means that Essuman has to get to work as soon as the fight starts and limit Taylor from taking early rounds. Right now, let's take a closer look at the Scot and see what he's been up to. Guys, Josh is 19-2 with 13 knockouts out of 2,525 welterweights in the world. He's ranked number 19. He's fought a career total of 139 pro rounds, and he carries into the ring a 68% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans know him as the Tartan Tornado, and the 34-year-old is a 5'10" southpaw with a 69-inch reach. He resides in Scotland, United Kingdom. We last saw him fight Jack Catterall, 28-1, lost the decision in the 12th. Lopez, 18-1, lost the decision in the 12th. Catterall won a split in the 12th. Ramirez, 26-0, won a decision in the 12th. Kong Song, 16-0, stopped him in the first. Guys, if we go back to that 2021 fight against Jose Ramirez, this is the fight where a lot of people are saying that because the damage that Taylor took, even though he won the fight, he started degrading there. We know since that fight, he beat Catterall on paper, but he wasn't the same in that first fight. A lot of people gave Jack the first one. And then against Teo, he looked drained. He said he wasn't 100%, didn't look like himself. Teo outboxed him. And then against Jack the second time, Catterall won a convincing decision in that fight. When Taylor's at his best, he's moving, he has angles, he's long. Looking at his resume, he doesn't fare too well against movers. You have to categorize Catterall and Teo in that category. Teo's one of the most athletic guys in boxing. So when you think about Taylor and his opponent Essuman, Essuman is not Teofimo Lopez, Essuman is not Catterall regarding movement patterns. Essuman will be there to get hit. So I think a lot of this fight is going to come down to the decision making of when Essuman wants to fight. I think Josh Taylor is going to want to use his skill set and his timing to outbox him. And then in the boxing exchanges, if we had to differentiate brawling and fighting versus boxing, I think Taylor wins both of those based on his skill set and his world-class acumen and his fight IQ in the ring. This is why it's tough to bet against Josh Taylor, in my opinion. When I look at these guys side by side, Essuman's going to be the bigger guy. He's fought at 47. This is Taylor's first fight at 47, but he's not going to be the taller guy. You know, Josh Taylor was a huge 140. They stand about the same height. They have about the same reach. And then a lot of people are saying Josh is old. He's actually 2 years younger than Essuman. All that considered, it's hard for me to even give the power advantage to Essuman, but I really can't side with Josh with the power because we don't know if that power is going to carry from 40 to 47. And as of late, we really haven't seen that power show up in the ring. Right now, I want to take a closer look at the Las Vegas odds. Guys, the book I use down here on Australia is called Sports Bet. Stay tuned to the channel for tomorrow. I'll be doing my live stream and give you my method of victory and outcome bets. Just for now, I'm going to be giving you my money line prediction on who's going to win this fight. All right, guys, currently the money line has Josh Taylor at $1.36, meaning you put $100 on him, you get 36 back. The draw's 16-1. Ekow Essuman's at $3.50, meaning that 100 on him for him to just win, you get your money back plus 250. So he's not quite a 3-1 underdog. When I'm thinking about my prediction, guys, this is not a gimme. This is not a easy fight to pick. Essuman could win this fight. Essuman could go into Scotland and upset the crowd and upset Josh Taylor. And you'd have to think, if Taylor lays an egg and Essuman beats him, you got to think Taylor retires. It's his farewell party in his home country. Now, is he doing that to retire, or is he doing this as a rebirth like he says? So in my opinion, I think with the crowd in Glasgow, I think with him moving up to 47, showing people what he looks like in this new division, having the energy of the Hydro behind him, his whole country representing him, I think he's a world above Ekow Essuman on fight night. I think he outclasses him, and I'm pretty comfortable putting my money on Josh Taylor to beat Ekow Essuman. You guys don't have to agree with me in the comment section below. Let me know how you see this one going, Taylor or Essuman. Also, guys, if you haven't seen my breakdown, analysis, and prediction about the co-main event on this fight card between two Scots, great fight at 126 pounds, between Nathaniel Collins and Lee McGregor, stay tuned to the channel because that's coming up right now.